Chiefs have won! The Chiefs have won!
What a finish. Kansas City, champions once again. We have new reaction this morning in the moments everyone's talking about.
Plus, we'll hear from the team's head coach on his big win, what he had to say about Kyle Shanahan. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Starting the day out in Kansas City, home to the Chiefs and the latest winners of the Super Bowl.
Back to back.
Big
what
deal.
A finish last night. Overtime, only the second Super Bowl to head to overtime in its history. So a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. Final score, if you went to bed early last night, it's 25-22. Kansas City with the victory. Third time the team's won a championship in the last 5 years.
We're going to bring you a look at all of the partying that happened overnight, probably still happening this morning in Kansas City. Take a look at all the red across that city this morning. We're talking about their parade to come this week as well. But first, of course, we got to talk about our first warm weather back here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Kelly, we're a little mild this morning, huh?
Well, you know, temperatures are in the 20s this morning, so we're starting out at 21, 28 in Middleton now. This afternoon, after we get the sun up there, it should be fairly mild. In fact, we'll head into the 40s later today, so a little bit warmer than yesterday, but it is a little bit chilly this morning. In fact, with the clear skies and the calm winds overnight, we did get a little bit of frost that did develop, so may need to scrape the windshield this morning with temperatures in the 20s, and we got some of that frost this morning. Otherwise, we are looking at some quiet weather for the next couple of days, but as we go into the later part of the week, temperatures should be in the 40s this week, but actually starting to cool down. We'll also track a chance of some rain and snow coming our way Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll talk more about it coming up.
All right, Kelly, thank you. All right, back to the big game, and Kansas City, great morning for Chiefs fans. They're waking up Super Bowl winners for a second year in a row.
New video shows the exact moment fans in Kansas City saw Mecole Hardman make that game-winning touchdown. Take a look. All right, there you have it. Cheers erupting as Hardman made that last-second win in overtime, by the way. And while Vegas, of course, known as a party city, fans here in Kansas City say they'd rather be celebrating at home.
Meanwhile, on the flip side, 49ers fans experiencing deja vu this morning, waking up to another loss to the Chiefs. Let's take a look at their reaction to the Chiefs winning touchdown.
Head in hand.
It's a lot like Packers playoff party.
Sad.
Right there. Last time the 49ers lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl was back in 2020. This loss especially tough, coming off a tied game that went into overtime. Yeah, I mean, watching the first half, it looked like San Francisco was just dominating all aspects of the game. Last time, the 49ers lost 20-31.
While fans might have some strong feelings about their team's performances last night, either way, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid had some kind words for the Niners. Take a listen to that.
Congratulations to the 49ers for being here. Kyle is a great head football coach. The 49ers are lucky to have him, and what a game, right?
Reid is talking about Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. It was his third time making it to the Super Bowl, his third time losing as well.
Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is the Super Bowl MVP for the third time. He started off slow last night, only 9 passing yards in the first quarter. But Super Bowls are won in the second half. He finished with over 300 yards, passing for 2 touchdowns, including the game winner in overtime.
So proud of the team, so proud of the guys, and to battle to the very end. I mean, that was a microcosm of our season. I said it, and everybody came together, and we were able to get the win.
That guy's got magic in his right arm, man, and he found ways to propel us, even with his legs, as you saw today.
Mahomes is now tied with Joe Montana for the second most Super Bowl MVPs with 3 each. They trail only Tom Brady, who has 5.
What a performance. The halftime show here, Usher actually celebrating the 20th anniversary of his album Confessions. An iconic performance with multiple special appearances joining him. He's also on skates there. Check that out. So phenomenal. He brought out Ludacris, Lil Jon, will.i.am, Her, Alicia Keys, too. Star-studded performance featuring plenty of dancing. The roller skating. At one point, he went under somebody's legs. Terrified me. Very impressive, though. Kept us cool the whole time.
Risky to go out there in front of the biggest audience on roller skates.
I can't believe he's 45, by the way. Looking good, dancing phenomenally. I can't believe that. I can't roll around on skates like that.
A lot of gyrating last night.
A lot of gyrating.
A lot of gyrating.
They did give an audience warning before it. Do you remember that? The Apple Music warning? Like, there's going to be a lot of hip
There's going to be some sweaty, shirtless men gyrating.
That's what happened.
Well, it would be a Super Bowl, of course, without the commercials like this one. M&M's had a big one. Dan Marino was in like every commercial last night.
I noticed that too, yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. So this is the almost champion's ring of comfort. The commercial included Oscar-nominated actress Scarlett Johansson and NFL legends Dan Marino, Terrell Owens, and Bruce Smith. Johansson was nominated for 2 Oscars for different films. Remember that a few years ago? Didn't win either one. I like when they have this kind of humor and they're able to, you know,
laugh about their loss.
Right. The trio of former NFL players also came very close to winning Super Bowls. Not a single ring among them.
Ouch.
And then there were star-studded commercials like this. A T-Mobile ad, Jason Momoa, and the guys from Scrubs.
Scrubs, you got it.
Yeah. Also, Christopher Walken had a pretty funny BMW commercial. Did you have any favorites from last night, Leah?
I told you earlier I liked the Dunkin' Donuts one. I love the Boston accent that Ben Affleck plays up. It reminded me of Good Will Hunting. I just got a real kick out of that. J-Lo, who doesn't love J-Lo? You liked, what was the one? State Farm.
Neva.
You liked State Farm.
Yeah, the Arnold Schwarzenegger State Farm commercial. I thought that was funny.
But I laughed. Cheap laughs.
Yeah. That Dunkin' commercial, though.
Also a cheap laugh, I will say. I had to kind of...
I watched it, I'm like, that's sad.
I had to grasp at straws for most of these, I'm not going to lie.
It was sad. All right.
We're picky. We're picky. Hey, plenty to watch on TV, on the field, and in the stands. Celebrity sightings galore. Arguably the biggest, Taylor Swift at the game. She showed up just hours after her plane landed from Japan in her international tour. There, of course, to support her boyfriend, Travis Kelce. She's not the only celebrity. You can see her there with Ice Spice and her friend, Blake Lively. Gayle King was in the stands. Luke Combs, country singer who just sang with Tracy Chapman at the Grammys. Right. And LeBron James was there as well. Yeah, a lot of celebrities out. What if Gayle King will be back on CBS Mornings today? Oh, you better believe she will be. A little tired, but...
She is everywhere.
She doesn't miss a party.
I think they might be going live from Las Vegas. They've been in Las Vegas doing their shows, so maybe she's back there this morning. Nate Burleson calling the game, also doing a Nickelodeon special along with CBS Mornings. He's a busy man. Yeah, the simulcast on Nickelodeon. Woo. Saw a lot about that. Well, here's something. There's a Taylor Swift superfan on the Badger women's hockey team. Sports director Zach Hanley has this story on how she's combining her 2 passions.
Lacey Eaton might be in her scoring era at Wisconsin. But off the ice...
I mean, I've been a Swiftie since day one.
She knows Taylor Swift all too well.
If you play the first 5 seconds of any song, I could probably tell you the name within the first 5 seconds.
And Lacey's love story for Blondie...
It's really, like, in-depth and kind of fun to analyze, and she hides all these different meanings in her songs, and it's just kind of fun.
...goes far beyond her wildest dreams.
I went to 2 concerts, 2 Eras Tour concerts. Maybe shed a few tears during various selections and moments in the show, but, you know... But no, because I'm a hockey player, so I don't cry.
And when it comes to her style...
I actually like to kind of do Taylor Swift-inspired game day outfits sometimes, especially like on big release dates.
Eden Moore's album covers of Folklore, Midnight, and Red always hit.
I have the Eras bracelet here. I have the friendship bracelets here. I actually got these from a young Badger hockey fan, and she wrote me a sweet little note that was like, "You're my favorite hockey player, and I love Taylor Swift too."
A hockey-playing Swiftie who's gonna with an end game.
It's just such a nice community. The Swifties are just so fun and nice, and hopefully I can sort of bridge the gap between athletics and Swifties
by growing her sport through her love of Taylor.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah, Zach Hanley reporting there.
Zach Hanley, Swiftie himself. There you
We
go.
think.
We think.
Suspected Swiftie.
We assume.
Yeah, a lot of puns, a lot of Swiftie puns there in that writing.
He knew too much about our music not to be.
All right, Kelly, what's coming up in the weather?
All right, I don't have any puns with this weather, but we are looking at some quiet weather to start the week. We do have some changes coming our way, it looks like, by Wednesday night and Thursday, bringing us some rain and snow. We'll have that forecast coming up.
Coming up a little later, an exclusive look at a new project from UW-Madison.
And this morning, come along with us back in time in Janesville. It is Abe Lincoln's birthday, and we're going to learn a little bit more about his historical visit right here in the 608.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning, brought to you by Toyota.
Dear all-wheel drive, let's show the road what we've got. Snowy streets, we're coming for you. Icy grip, we're holding tight. Wintry mix, meh. Safety's the name of our game. Yours, Toyota all-wheel drive sedans.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 60 months on a stylish new 2024 Camry. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
A lot of law firms claim to be experts at handling injury cases that involve large trucks. But handling one trucking case does not make you an expert on the subject. Experience matters in these cases. One local firm has handled 25 trucking cases which resulted in payments over $1 million each, and hundreds of others as well. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Dale, what's going on, man?
I'm remodeling and I'm looking for a new tankless water heater.
You know, Menards always has Richmond water heaters in stock. I'm headed that way now. You want to go?
You read my mind. Let's do it. Man, you ever take off that fire suit?
I sleep in this thing.
All right. Man, these stores are incredible. I love having them as a partner.
Me too. For the best tankless options, come to Menards for Richmond water heaters.
And all your home improvement projects.
Save big money at Menards.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it for only $14.95 this Valentine's Day. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways, energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Want big fitness energy without a big investment? Join Planet Fitness. Now through February 16th, save big during the Big Fitness Energy Sale when you join for just $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. That's right, we've dropped our enrollment fee to just $1, so it's easy to get in and get energized. Never intimidating. Always free fitness training, equipment for every workout. Don't miss out. Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Hurry, deal ends Friday, February 16th.
You're watching the Emmy Award-winning News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. A live look at the Vegas Strip. Quite a bit of action probably still happening at this hour. Over the weekend, at least 500,000 people packing into Sin City for their first time hosting the Super Bowl. You can bet a lot of those folks are still awake this morning celebrating Super Bowl 58.
Yeah, could you imagine the parties going on there overnight?
Josh Breiter would love to be a part of those.
Yeah, he's taking it easy, though, today, celebrating Abraham Lincoln's birthday, the 16th president of the United States, of course, and some history in the 608.
Yeah, Josh Breiter, what do you got for us this morning?
Hey, good morning, guys. So we are bringing you a little history going back in time this morning. We are inside the Lincoln Tallman home in Janesville, and this is actually where Abe Lincoln once stayed, right here in this bedroom that I'm standing in this morning. So we're learning a little history because it is Abe Lincoln's birthday. This morning, Timothy Moss is the executive director of the Rock County Historical Society. Tim, good to see you again.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, so this is an exciting opportunity for us to be inside, literally, where Lincoln once slept.
Absolutely, and the bed that he actually slept in.
This is nuts. I mean, this is part of your tours that you have right here at the Lincoln Tallman home.
You wouldn't believe how many people travel from far and away to come and see these Lincoln stops where it's documented that he stayed. So we're very fortunate here in Wisconsin to have this and to actually have the real bed that he slept in. So back in the 1990s, we were able to acquire this back from the Tallman descendants who actually got the bed back in 1915 and return it from California back to Wisconsin. It's been a real special item for us.
This is special. I mean, you think of some of the artifacts in here as well. This
Yes.
is really bringing us back to the 1800s.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're very proud of that. We just opened last weekend after our big Christmas holiday tree show, and we've been booked already with visitation, almost every single one that's been open so far. And people just really love to come back and see the authenticity, how well the interior restorations show off the house. You know, sometimes these places, they're very expensive to maintain, and we're so fortunate to have, you know, great people that help us with that, grants and whatnot that can help keep the place spick and span and up to par. So people really love that.
And this is really what RCHS is all about, is being able to preserve some of that history and bring it right to people, because, I mean, this is unique stuff that we can be proud about right here in southern Wisconsin.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I think people really, when they really understand some of the heritage, and I mean, in Rock County, we have a rich commercial history that's still going today, that had international footprints back to the 1800s. It's really makes you proud to be a part of Wisconsin and part of southern Wisconsin specifically.
So this is also a special time for you guys, because this is your second year that you're actually open this time of the year, and it has been a big hit so far.
Yeah, absolutely. We used to close all winter long. Part of it was a resource side for us, but this has been very, very successful for us. Last year, a year ago, January, we saw over 700 people the first month, where normally the doors would have been shuttered. So that's a win for us. All around. And I think, people will come in snowstorms. They want to do stuff. They want to get out. We're Wisconsinites. We're hardy stock. We don't want to sit at home and watch TV when we can get out and learn and do some different things. So it's been great.
So this room, obviously a part of the tour, so if people are interested in coming out, what should they know?
This room is the only primary guest room in the home, and it is the fanciest room in the house. It has a fireplace. The actual sink here that had running water to it is the most decorative sink in the home, with cobalt blue flashing to it. The tours last about an hour long. We get into the Lincoln story as much as we can. We really look to the guests that are here. What is it that brought you here? And then we can help highlight those parts of the story more in depth to them as they come through. So
I love it. Well, Tim, thank you so much for the tour this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, too.
Yes, yeah, we'll have more details up on channel3000.com, including a link right to their website. And coming up at our next half hour, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the specific artifacts that will date us back to Lincoln's time here in southern Wisconsin, guys. Pretty exciting stuff.
Such a cool story. Jess Brider, talk to you soon.
All right, 6:17. Kelly Slifka has your first warm weather. How's it feeling outside, Kelly?
Pretty nice, actually, this morning. It is a little chilly, but we're going to be warming up, even warmer than where we were yesterday. We're kind of in this streak of just really quiet weather, at least for now, but things are going to be changing later this week. And obviously, last week was very unusual in this historic tornado, a couple of tornadoes, actually. We had a F1 and an F2 hit south of Madison. A beautiful photo that Derek sent in. This is the mesocyclone. This is a supercell storm that was developing near Monroe. So this was earlier in the evening, about 5:15 or so when this picture was taken. Then as we move to the northeast toward Albany, you can start to see that funnel cloud starting to come down. Just a beautiful photo there. We had two tornadoes reported, once again, F1 and an F2 south of Madison last week. Historic storm for us. All right, it's going to be staying mild most of the week until we get into the later part of the week, and this will bring in a chance of some rain and snow showers that'll be developing Wednesday night into Thursday, and it will be turning colder by the end of the week into next weekend as we'll get a dip of the jet stream. Really, the bulk of the coldest of air is sitting up in Canada, but we'll get a taste of that by Thursday, Friday, into the upcoming weekend, and then that should be sliding on to the east. Now, today, it is starting off chilly this morning. Probably have to scrape the frost off the windshield if your car was outside overnight. up to 43 this afternoon with a wind out of the southwest this morning, switch around the northwest. So we're starting out in the 20s this morning, but we should be rising fairly quickly with a southwest wind. And we will probably see some high, thin cirrus clouds start to stream on in, maybe filter out the sun a little bit. But all in all, it should be a pretty nice Monday for us with low 40s. All right, our future track now. Wednesday, if you're traveling, no problems. It won't be until well after midnight, say 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, waking up Thursday morning, a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow mixed in. It does not look like a whole lot because the system's going to move in and out fairly quickly. In fact, by later in the morning Thursday, we should be dry and actually get back into some sunshine by Thursday afternoon, but we'll usher in some cooler weather by Thursday and Friday. 21 right now in Madison, also Janesville, 19 in Watertown. Looking 30 at the Dells, 21 in Lone Rock across Dane County. We'll see temperatures vary quite a bit simply because we do have calm winds and clear skies. 26 in Sun Prairie, 28 in Middleton, 24 in Belleville. All right, our first warm forecast, 43 today. A lot of sunshine this morning, a little bit more cloud cover, some high thin clouds rolling in during the afternoon. 43 though. Behind the front, though, we will drop our temperatures a little bit tomorrow, but rebound quickly Wednesday as that next system moves in, bring us a chance of some rain and snow late Wednesday night into Thursday, and then we're looking at a chance of some snow showers Friday. A little bit colder this weekend, upper 20s and low 30s.
Okay, Kelly, thank you. 6:20 now. In a story you'll only see on News 3 Now, UW is building a new visitor center. Our Braden Ross got an exclusive look at how the center will transform Picnic Point and beyond.
It's one of Madison's most treasured oases, 300 acres of pristinely preserved natural space just a few miles from the heart of downtown.
This is an absolute natural treasure.
It's a living laboratory.
I see a lot of love in this land.
But it hasn't always been easy for everyone to enjoy. That is, until now.
Oh, Picnic Point, you tell Picnic Point stories.
From groundbreaking research discoveries to even first dates, the Lakeshore Nature Preserve is the site of many cherished memories.
That is probably the most iconic picture that's used over and over to demonstrate University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Now this iconic UW-Madison landmark is getting something those who spend time at Picnic Point have dreamed of for decades.
So just having a bathroom right here at the entrance is going to make a huge difference.
Okay, running water is a big plus, but the brand new Lakeshore Nature Preserve Fauci Center will offer so much more.
You can't get a job doing environmental work if you haven't got a place like this to learn how to do it.
The 9,000 square foot space is planned to be the first net positive energy building on campus and will be able to host hands-on learning for university students and community members alike.
I went to preschool at a nature education facility that will honestly be quite a bit like what's going in here. And as a kid, to be exposed to nature, especially when it's just down the block or, you know, within your community, it makes such a huge difference.
And it'll give those who haven't been able to make memories in the preserve the chance to.
There'll be a wonderful platform. So even being able to take a ramp up to a platform and overlook the lake, watch the migratory birds, watch the students, it's truly a gift.
The visitor center will go on land that used to be a parking lot to keep as much of the preserve as untouched as possible. It's set to open in 2026. Reporting in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
UW is funding the building with a $14.5 million gift. There's still some money needed to get the visitor center up and running, though. You can find out how to support the university's $5 million campaign at channel3000.com.
Quite the iconic location, that's for sure.
Better other like it.
6:23 coming up after the break. We are breaking down a different high-stakes game. Which team won the Puppy Bowl?
That's after this.
Rick Franke, News 3 Now at 5, 6, and 10. Moving forward.
It's the President's Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit Queen for only $299.99. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. The President's Day Super Sale, only at Denver Mattress.
Want to instantly look more attractive, years younger, and even healthier? The solution is whiter teeth. Even teeth that are just a little yellow are a problem. They rob your appearance, make you look older, and can hurt your confidence. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised.
My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." So from that point on, I've been sold.
My absolute favorite thing was how easy it was. It takes literally less than 5 minutes.
Power Swabs has made a really big difference in lifting the stains and making my smile more beautiful.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. And after 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Plus, unlike other whitening methods, Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. Power Swabs are easier on your gums and cause less sensitivity.
I've used strips and trays, and they both gave me really sensitive teeth. With the Power Swabs, I've been using them for a week and nothing. I had hot coffee this morning and ice cream last night and no problems.
It's time to discover what you've been missing. Now, it's your turn to get started with Power Swabs.
I like my smile. I like my smile after finishing the Power Swabs.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this Valentine's Day. You'll also receive the Power Swabs Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping. Order right now and take the Power Swabs 5-minute challenge. If your teeth aren't a full 2 shades whiter after your first application, simply return it and you'll get your money back.
Pick and Save always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Pick and Save app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
It's the President's Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit Queen for only $299.99. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. The President's Day Super Sale, only at Denver Mattress.
We ran out of time for the Super Bowl.
We'll have the Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl.
Plenty of Super Bowl stuff.
Your forecast after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Race to savings at Menards. Find your style with Patriot Lighting. Shop the largest in-stock selection of interior lights with over 350 lights, priced under $100. This Gina LED wall light is $34.99. Brighten your space with Sylvania True Wave LED bulbs. True Wave closely mimics natural sunlight and features superior dimming control, helping you see and feel better. Right now, get a $10 rebate when you spend $40 on True Wave LED bulbs.
Race to savings now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Everyone wants to hire people who are ready to work and passionate about what they do. People that are ready for an opportunity, a job, a career. They just need you to believe in them. Thinkability Wisconsin, providing workforce support for people with disabilities and their employers. They're ready to work and shape the future. All you have to do is start with yes. Join the movement at thinkabilitywi.org.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways. energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
One night, 4 huge events. The Bulls Bands and Barrels Tour returns to the Alliant Energy Center on Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Featuring bull riding, barrel racing, freestyle bullfighting with a live performance by Ian Munsick.
Live Cowgirl.
With Alexandra Kay.
On the gas, speeding past your place.
Get tickets and information at bullsbandsandbarrels.com. The Bulls Bands and Barrels Tour, Saturday, February 24th at 7 p.m. at the Alliant Energy Center.
Right now, a Wisconsin winner in Super Bowl 58. The former Badgers' big play in the big game.
Plus, family and football. We sit down with Badger head coach Luke Fickell and his wife Amy on how they balance both.
And let's give you your first look outside this morning in Las Vegas. That is night sky, but it's still alight with excitement after Super Bowl 58. We have all the highlights and big moments from both the field and the stands.
Hey, good Monday morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. Thanks for waking up with us. For only the second time ever, a Super Bowl ending in overtime, a big win for the Kansas City Chiefs.
It was a late one, an exciting finish, one I wish I could have stayed up for.
Well, somebody is still awake.
But a lot of folks are still awake this morning celebrating that big win, especially those Chiefs fans. And a former Badger. We'll get to that story in just a moment.
But first, over to Kelly Slifka with your first warm weather on this Monday. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, a lot of late nights for a lot of folks last night because of that overtime game. And we're waking up to some chilly temperatures this morning. We're starting out at 21 in Monona and also Madison. Middleton at 28. So simply because we have clear skies and calm winds, temperatures are varying quite a bit. Chilly start to the morning, and you'll probably have to scrape some frost off the wind chill this morning, maybe take a couple of minutes. So it'll just allow a little extra time to get that frost off this morning. Otherwise, we are looking at mild weather this afternoon and actually a little bit warmer than yesterday, and it will be a quiet start to our week. Snow showers, a little bit of rain mixed in. That'll be coming in late Wednesday night into Thursday. And behind that system, it will turn a little bit colder by Friday going into the weekend. Right now, the winds are light, and they should remain fairly light this morning out of the southwest. So that'll bring us some warmer temperatures today. We'll be in the 30s, upper 30s, close to 40 here at the noon hour. A lot of sunshine this morning, a few high thin cirrus clouds streaming in as we get into the lower 40s today. So headed off to the bus stop, you will need that winter jacket this morning, but fairly mild this afternoon. A little bit warmer than yesterday with the sunshine, just a few high thin cirrus clouds as we warm up to 43 today. More on that rain and snow chance by the later part of the week coming up.
Kelly, thank you. All right, let's get back to Las Vegas now with Super Bowl 58 in the books, an overtime win for the Kansas City Chiefs, and a former Wisconsin Badger taking home his second Super Bowl ring.
We're talking about linebacker Leo Chenal. He's now a two-time champ at just 23 years old. Chenal started over half the games he played since he was drafted in 2022. We reached out to his high school coach, who tells us that through all Chenal's accomplishments, he hasn't changed one bit.
He is back quite a bit. You know, you get a chance to talk to him, and he's still kind of the same guy. He's full of energy. He's a very positive person. He was a kid that back in high school that he was always willing to help out no matter what it was. He says a lot. He's so grounded, and it's one of the best things about him.
Chenal, the former Badger, is from way up northwest Wisconsin in a little town called Grantsburg. Population of about 1,300. He had a game, though, last night, a forced fumble, a blocked extra point, and 6 tackles.
That is a way to represent a small town. Hats off to you, Chenal.
There you go. You know, the coach said in our interview with him that he knew right away when he stepped onto the field as a freshman that this kid was going to be special.
Hey, two-time Super Bowl winner. Not a lot of folks can say that. That's
Congratulations.
For sure. Now, we have to talk about the Badgers a little bit here. Last night's Super Bowl, of course, marking the end of the 2023 football season. But in college football, at least for our head coach, Luke Fickell, it never really ends.
And that also requires a big commitment from the head coach's wife. Our Eric Franke and Susan Simon sat down with the couple to get a closer look at how they balance football and family.
Luke Fickell is moving into year 2 of a daunting task.
My philosophy has never changed. It's We got to put ourselves in a position to play for a championship.
Hey, no throw now. Hey, that's all we got.
After a 2023 debut season that saw its share of ups and downs, he's moving forward into a new era of Big Ten football. His office view on this February morning is of a torn-up Camp Randall. A heated playing surface is being added, a reminder of the expectations of December playoff football.
Either way, you got to embrace it. Kind of recognize some of these changes that have happened and, you know, what it means to you and your program. If you're not grasping them, you're not embracing them, then you can continue to fall behind.
In getting to know Luke Fickell, you see his is a story as much rooted in family as it is football. The pictures behind his desk say it all.
So this one was unique in the sense that it had to be the right type of place for my family more so than even, hey, what's the best place for you professionally?
But the demands of this high-profile job in the current college football landscape are endless, requiring an enormous family sacrifice and a partner who gets it.
No, I know I couldn't do the coaching without her, but I also don't think that we would have the type of, you know, family atmosphere within our entire program without her.
When he's stressed, do you feel that stress?
Oh yeah. I mean, I sit up there and pray the entire. I don't tailgate. I don't.
All
usually...
Badger fans pray.
Yeah. Well, good. Thank you. Thank you.
No one understands the demands on a college football coach better than the women who love them. What is something that you could share with us about people that might surprise people about who he is when he's home?
He's not in charge when he's home.
A year ago, Amy Fickell moved away from her home state for the first time in her life to start a new chapter with her family in Madison. You were born and raised in Ohio.
Yes.
One of 10 kids on a dairy farm. Is that right? So this must make you feel right at home here in Wisconsin.
It is. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, this is like the view here in my backyard is exactly what I grew up around.
Is it starting to feel like home a little bit?
It is. It is. The hardest part is, you know, when you have older kids in college. So we went from everybody being in the same city, and now we live in 3 states.
But it's the first time that all of a sudden we're separated from the rest of the family. And I'm not saying it wasn't hard on me, but you're right. I'm very, very, very busy. And you know, especially in those first 4, 5, 6 months where, I mean, everything is new every single day. It was definitely a little harder transition, I think, for my wife.
The Fickells have 6 children, 1 girl and 5 boys, including 2 sets of identical twins. Of the 6, 4 of them came with Luke and Amy to Madison. Daughter Luca was on her way to play volleyball at Indiana.
About 10 feet to our left sits Luke Fickell.
But the hardest goodbye for all of them was the decision that eldest son Landon would stay at Cincinnati, where he had played 2 years for his dad.
I think it's hard for any kid. You know, you're going to move. You know, there were tears that they're, you know, going to leave where their big brother is. But, you know, like I said, it's a lifestyle, so they get it.
You know, I think most people are like, oh, Landon Fickell's coming to Wisconsin, right, with Dad. I mean, how does that conversation go between the two of you? You know, it was something different. I thought, look, I want to tell you, I believe you're in the right place. You're with the right kind of people. You're in the right culture. You know, and it's an opportunity for you to go earn some things and create your own, you know, little reputation. But it's something that I definitely will cherish and I miss.
Amy's first season in Madison has been a whirlwind with a few bumps and bruises along the way.
He dislocated his shoulder in football this year. So he had that surgery. Then we had to have an emergency appendectomy, 2 weeks ago? And within a week after that, he wrecked his car. He already had a fracture in his back. And then the next day, their birthday, last Saturday, he broke his hand doing blocking drills.
And for you, that's probably like Wednesday.
I mean, you just got to go. There's a lot of testosterone here. So.
With an interest in sports and medicine, Amy studied physical therapy at Ohio State, where she met Luke through one of his teammates, quarterback Bobby Hoying, the boyfriend and now husband of her sister. The Fickells will celebrate their 24th wedding anniversary this summer.
He's not one to talk about his faith in public. He just is not really one, but we are a family very rooted in our Catholic faith. He is a very faithful person. It is really the core of who he is and who we are together as a couple.
In the crazy world of modern-day college football and raising a young family, someday it'll slow down a bit.
So I always promise her that, hey, I'm not going to do this till I'm 75 years old. So I promise you that when this thing ends someday, that we'll travel, we'll do all those things that we have not had an opportunity to do because we were busy with kids and we were busy with, coaching.
Daddy! Until then, they'll keep building their family at home
and at Camp Randall Stadium.
Eric Franke and Susan Simon reporting there.
Boy, what sacrifice, what dedication that takes to not only, raise 6 kids, but then also be at the head of a massive football program.
Right. We forget that people like this are people. They have homes, they have lives, they have families, kids, broken arms to take care of, dislocated shoulders, car accidents that their kids are in, and all the like. So balancing that and running a high-powered football program, that is no easy task.
Really insightful peek into that family life for sure. Hey, the 2024 Badgers will kick off their football season on August 31st against Western Michigan.
6:39 now. Kelly, what's coming up?
I tell you what, we got a cold start to our morning, a little bit of frost this morning, but we should be warming into the 40s today. We do have a chance of some rain and snow by the middle part of the week. We'll take a look at that coming up.
And it's a very special morning here in the 608. We're live in Janesville, and I'm actually sitting on the bed that Abe Lincoln once slept in back in the day, and it's Abe Lincoln's birthday today. We're going to help celebrate that and learn a little history from Brock County next.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Here we go.
Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Test drive U.S. Cellular's award-winning network free for 30 days.
Cobison Buses, now hiring.
I'm Dina Noland. I drive for Cobison Buses. Working with Cobison, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. First day of school for my son, the fact that I get to bring him there and I can just park my bus right on the side and walk in. They don't mind that. They want you to be there for your family.
I've always enjoyed working with kids. The opportunity to transport them in a bus, I enjoy doing it.
Visit Cobison.com to apply.
At the Century House, take 10% off our extensive collection of stressless recliners and sofas, or get $400 off stressless Max and Mike recliners in luxurious Paloma leather, or classic power base recliners in any cover. Plus, get 10% off the new Stressless Sky customizable luxury mattress. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Come on, Michael, come on. Catch the ball! Huddle up! Do you need to get your eyes checked? Well, actually, here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. It's easy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy! Hut! Come on, Michael, you got this! Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it! 30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Surgenian's 94-year history means you pay $94 for installation no matter how many rooms you carpet. Get carpet and pad and your old carpet removed and recycled. Our competitors can't match it. Ask about 18-month financing. Local, sustainable, Surgenians.
Habitat homes are not free. They're built and bought by hardworking families just like yours. Families with jobs, dreams, and a strong determination to create a better future. With stable homes, they can invest more in their health, education, community, and beyond.
Today, we seize the day, because at U.S. Cellular, you can get an epic Samsung Galaxy S24 with Galaxy AI.
Even me?
Look under your chair. That's right.
Get the Samsung Galaxy S24 on us, U.S. Cellular.
Thursday at 10.
There certainly is a teacher shortage in Wisconsin.
But the tide may be turning. How many of you, by show of hands, are seriously considering a job in teaching? I'll talk to one high school senior whose passion is paving a path for future educators.
It drives me and I care about it. I could talk about it for hours, honestly.
Then we'll explore a UW-Madison program with an offer that's hard to refuse.
Creating Tomorrow's Teachers, Thursday on News 3 Now at 10. Moving forward. You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
Good morning, meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the patio. It is a chilly start to the morning, but as you notice, the sun is coming up earlier and earlier, and of course it's setting later, almost an hour later than the shortest day of the year, which is obviously December 21st. Take a look at the temperatures. One thing we just continue to see above average temperatures, and we'll continue that trend. Got to remember, last Thursday we got up to 55, tied the record high for that date, and it looks like we will remain mild for the next several days, but we are expecting temperatures to be a little bit closer to normal toward the end of the week, going into the upcoming weekend, but then we rebound right back into the mid-30s next week. So a little bit of a cool down later this week, but in general, it's going to be fairly mild. Temperatures in the 40s today, upper 30s and low 40s for tomorrow and also Wednesday. We do have a system that'll move in. That'll be late Wednesday night into Thursday, bring us a chance of some rain and snow showers. Then it will be turning that a little bit colder next week. Our historic storm that brought us 2 tornadoes. We had an F1 in near Albany, and this was that system. This was the mesocyclone that developed. This was a supercell that developed. This was in Monroe as the storm system was developed. Then as that system moved to the north and east, we had the funnel cloud. Thanks, Dave, for sending this in near Albany. That was last Thursday. All right, we've got a beautiful sky this morning. Take a look at the alto-cumulus Castellanos clouds moving across southern Wisconsin right now. We should see quite a bit of sunshine this morning, and with the sunshine, we should see temperatures warm up to 43. Our average now is 30. And take a look at that sunset now, not until 5:24, so about an hour later than our shortest day of the year. All right, we are looking at quite a bit of sunshine this morning. A few high, thin cirrus clouds streaming in as we go into the afternoon hours, but still looking at low 40s later today, so a mild afternoon. Most of Wednesday will be dry. It won't be until late Wednesday night, Thursday morning, primarily. Waking up to a little bit of rain, snow mixture moving in as you're headed off to work and school Thursday morning. It does not look like it'll amount to too much. In fact, it should move out by the afternoon, and we'll actually look at some sunshine returning by Thursday afternoon. 21 right now in Madison, 30 in the Dells, 19 in Watertown. So you can see temperatures vary quite a bit simply because we did have the clear skies and light winds overnight. 21 in Janesville across Dane County, 27 in Sauk City, 25 in Waunakee. Currently 26 in Stoughton and also Rockdale. First warning forecast, 43 today. We're down to 25 tonight. Just a little bit cooler tomorrow, 38. Back up to 42 Wednesday. That's out ahead of that storm system that'll move in, bring us a chance of rain and snow late Wednesday night, Thursday morning primarily. Another chance of a few snow showers on Friday. And it does turn a little bit cooler by Friday into the upcoming weekend.
All right, Kelly Slifka, thank you very much. 6:45 now. Today is Abraham Lincoln's birthday. The 16th U.S. president, leaving behind some history here in the 608.
Josh Breider's live in Rock County this morning with a very fascinating story about the former president. Hey, Josh.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we were in the Lincoln Tallman House at the Rock County Historical Society in Janesville this morning, and we're actually in the bedroom that Abraham Lincoln once slept in. And I have a very special guest for us joining us right here in the 608 this morning. Mrs. Tallman, thank you so much for having us in your home.
Well, thank you for coming. You know, just 185 years ago, my husband and I hosted Abraham Lincoln here in our home when he was on a Wisconsin speaking tour.
And this was the bedroom that he slept in?
Yes, this was the bedroom that he slept in. And if you're wondering what Wisconsinites thought of Lincoln at that time, I'd like to read a few quotes for you from the Janesville Gazette, 1859.
Please
May I?
do, yes.
Okay, I've got to go to the light. The article says that the courtroom hall was well filled with ladies and gentlemen. Many present saw Mr. Lincoln for the first time, and his person is tall, lean, and wiry, his complexion dark, his physiognomy homely, and his phrenological developments being peculiar. It is apparent at once that we have homespun, backwoods Abe Lincoln just as nature made him. The article goes on to say, but when he came to make his points tell and to drive home his logical conclusions, the evidence of his profound thought was apparent, while his powers of satire and wit flashed out brilliantly. The article then says the speech was primarily about slavery, and it discusses all of the logical points Lincoln made.
How interesting. So now you're going to point out a few artifacts bringing us back to that year, too.
We do have some important artifacts. For example, this candlestick is an actual piece of the famous Lincoln White House china, and the sculpture next to it was made from a life mask of Lincoln, spring of 1860. He sat with plaster on his face for over an hour. When it was peeled off, He was quoted to have said, "This was anything but agreeable." And many people compare that life mask with the life mask done February of 1865 to show how that dear man aged in those 5 terrible years.
So, Mrs. Tallman, what brought Lincoln here to Rock County?
Lincoln was on a speaking engagement in Wisconsin. He spoke at first at the Wisconsin State Fair, September 30th, 1859, then in Beloit, and then in Janesville.
Wow.
And he had a mission. He wanted to make a difference, and his concern was enslavement of others.
And this was before he actually announced his run for president.
That's correct. He had not announced that he was running. Perhaps he was thinking about it. We don't know.
But kind of getting his name out there.
Yes, and he was well known as a very well speaker. Very good speaker.
Well, Mrs. Tallman, so if people are interested, you do tours of your home,
yes,
and people can come on out and learn more.
Of course. Many of us docents do tours, and we know a lot about the weekend Lincoln was here because we have memoirs written by other guests.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for the tour this morning, Mrs. Tallman. We appreciate it. If you'd like to learn more about the tours here and Abe Lincoln's visit, you can go to the story up on channel3000.com. Again, thanks to the Rock County Historical Society for having us out here in the 608, guys. I love history, and it's so cool to see just what Lincoln's impact was right here in Janesville. Back to you.
To have that newspaper clipping too, sort of describe what he looked like and how he acted during his speech, that's really neat.
Isn't history cool?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Very cool. Josh Sprider, live this morning down in Rock County. Thanks, Josh.
Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email. It's 6:50 on your Monday. Coming up in the morning sprint, Rock County picking up the pieces of last week's historic tornado. We have an update on repair efforts.
That's coming up in the sprint.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Flex Steel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our Flex Steel authorized sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Don't delay. The Brothers Maine President's Day sale is happening now. Save store-wide on top brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Amana. We have the area's largest selection and lowest prices guaranteed. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
Want big fitness energy without a big investment? Join Planet Fitness. Now through February 16th, save big during the Big Fitness Energy Sale when you join for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. That's right, we've dropped our enrollment fee to just $1, so it's easy to get in and get energized. Never intimidating. Always free fitness training. Equipment for every workout. Don't miss out. Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Hurry, deal ends Friday, February 16th.
Interested in an electric vehicle? Bergstrom has the largest selection of electric vehicles and a team you can trust. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's #1 automotive retailer. Bergstrom Automotive, driven to deliver gas, hybrid, or electric.
Looking for a bladder leak pad that keeps you dry? All of the things that you're looking for in a pad, that is always discreet. Look at how it absorbs all the liquid and locking it right on in. You feel no wetness. Oh my gosh, totally absorbed. I gotta get some Always Discreet.
Jordan's sore nose let out a fiery sneeze, so Dad grabbed Puffs Plus lotion to soothe her with ease. Puffs Plus lotion is gentle on sensitive skin and locks in moisture to provide soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Flex Steel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our Flex Steel authorized sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Bucks at Timberwolves, February 23rd on WISC-TV 3.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
The Kansas City Chiefs are looking ahead to their Super Bowl parade this week as they head home with the trophy for Super Bowl 58. A down-to-the-wire win last night. 49ers rookie kicker Jake Moody booted a field goal to open overtime. And Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes marching down the field, finishing the game with a 3-yard touchdown pass in the final seconds.
It is parade time in Kansas City now. The parade's going to start at 11 o'clock Wednesday morning, same day as Valentine's Day. It's expected to run about an hour and a half. It's set to be the biggest one the Chiefs have ever held, with a budget nearing $1 million.
A star-studded cast for the Super Bowl halftime show, with Usher bringing on more than a few performers. He brought on a total of 6 for a tour of his discography. Alicia Keys, will.i.am, Lil Jon, and even Ludacris making an appearance with the iconic singer.
Taylor Swift there to support her boyfriend Travis Kelce. She watched the game along with celebrity friends, including Ice Spice and Blake Lively. Their suite cost an estimated $1 million. She was then on the field for the trophy presentation.
The local news now. Cleanup work is starting in Rock County after a historic EF2 tornado last week caused damage to infrastructure there, specifically near Evansville. Residents who live near Highway 59, Caledonia Road, Gibbs Lake Road, you should all expect power outages on and off today. Crews said there's still a lot of tornado debris in the area, so cleanup might take a while.
Police in Sun Prairie are investigating a shots fired incident. It happened Saturday night. Police responded after reports of gunfire around 7:30. They say 2 people who knew each other started fighting in a parking lot. Then a group surrounded them, and at one point someone fired multiple rounds. Then people fled the area and police were called.
Palestinian health officials say at least 67 are dead following a military operation in southern Gaza. Israel says the operation rescued 2 hostages. Heavy airstrikes have pounded the area where roughly 1.4 million Palestinians are seeking refuge.
Good morning. 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock. A chilly start to our morning. We're down to 21 in Madison, 19 in Watertown, 21 in Janesville. So a frosty start to our morning, but it's actually going to be a little bit warmer than yesterday because we have a southwest wind. A lot of sunshine this morning, just a few high thin cirrus clouds streaming in as we get into the afternoon, but still looking at low 40s later today. So a mild day continuing. Beautiful sunrise coming up on the horizon right now. Temperatures in the 20s this morning, should be rising up close to 40 by the noon hour, low 40s today. Tomorrow, just a little bit cooler, down to 38, still quiet. Won't be until late Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll have a chance of some rain and snow showers. That should be out fairly quickly. Another shot of some snow showers, looks like Friday. No big storm systems headed our way, just a little bit cooler going into the upcoming weekend. Temperatures back closer to average, maybe actually below average by Saturday.
You're not expecting any accumulation with these storms?
There would be minor accumulation. A lot of it's going to be mixed with some rain. So,
Kelly, thank you.
Another news and weather update coming up in 30 minutes.